Is everyone ready for the movie of the week? Because we're talking about the movie of the week. Bang.
Watch it, clam. Hi, Mr. Paul.
Hi, Dollface. This backwards day's a lot of shit, ain't it?
Sure is, Mr. Paul. It sure is.
And I guess if we're ready to roll, we can explain why are we wearing backward clothes?
Listen to this shit. Royal proclamation. Queen Carlotta has proclaimed today as Backwards Day. All residents must wear their clothes backwards and walk backwards at all times. Anyone who fails to perform for the tourists will be immediately executed.
But there's a lot to absorb in our movie of the week this week.
Yeah.
Which was the John Waters classic Desperate Living.
It's contagious. It's outrageous. It's John Waters' Desperate Living, starring Hollywood sex goddess Liz Renee.
Oh, that support feels heavenly.
Susan Lowe as androgynous Mole McHenry.
If you don't give me the sex change, I'll cut off your Peter and sew it on me myself.
And Mink Stoll as hysterical outpatient Peggy Gravel.
Get out of here, you stinking piece of flesh.
Yes, they've all had a lot of desperate living.
Ah! Oh, God! Find 'em, feel 'em, suck 'em, forget 'em. Is that your new motto? Ah!
I'm a man, Muffy. A man trapped in a woman's body.
Follow the dead-end road to Mortville, USA.
Look around you. It's a village of idiots.
Seize her and fuck her!
Mortville, the bad taste town.
Dinner served. I'm really not that hungry. Are you infectious, honey? I don't know. My saliva tastes funny.
Watch the most perverse sex acts ever brought to the screen.
Harder!
Step into a world too desperate to play by the rules.
It isn't very pretty what a town without pity can do.
Desperate Living, featuring Edith Massey, the Egg Lady, as Queen Carlotta.
Hi, stupid! Hi, ugly!
Don't miss this rabid feast of cinema decadence from the creator of Pink Flamingos, John Waters' Desperate Living. It isn't very pretty. Coming soon from Saliva Films.
The third of the Filthy trilogy that followed Female Trouble and Pink Flamingos, and my personal favorite.
It's absolutely unhinged. It is just John Waters just getting up in people's faces and doing a whole bunch of confrontational things. So in the spirit, I've got a cocktail that, I don't know, it just looks like a urine sample. So that just seems fitting for how debauched the movie.
That actually is urine sample. That's your own
Yeah.
urine sample, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I'm actually drinking piss.
Getting right in with the theme. So to make it to Mortville, it's an absolutely brilliantly presented town that's been completely created out of rubbish. They bust, a whole bunch of homeless people into the area to be the residents, and it shows. The production is definitely on camera.
They just got a bunch of weird Baltimore people to populate it. If you're not getting it, this is not a movie to watch if you're going to say, I'm offended by that. It's like, it's superfluous with John Waters films to say, well, that's offensive. It's going, that's what he was going for.
Queen Carlotta, after having a oral from one of her guardsmen, and him dancing around naked for her, decides to give the whole town rabies. starting with her daughter.
Because the princess is too rebellious, yeah.
Are you rotten stinking?
Come on, get back here.
That's the last straw, cuckoo. I hereby proclaim... Shut up. I hereby proclaim that you are no longer the Princess of Mortville. You'll be gang raped by my soldiers, injected with rabies, and exiled to the streets of Mortville where you belong.
I consider that an honor, your royal highness.
And so thereby gets, and then suddenly there's a transition with the lead character. She becomes like this evil witch with the horns and everything. Looks straight out of Maleficent, like...
A lovely potion. Ah, yes. But it needs something. A lovely bat. And a touch of rat.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
crazy film. It is just a absolute insane asylum. There's no real running story once they get to Mortville, in the sense of it's more just this happens and then this happens, and then they go into a naked volleyball game, and then they go into a bar where she has to go to the toilet and everyone wants to have sex with her on the way, and then someone sticks... There happens to be holes made for boobs to go through. It's a mess.
Boob glory hole.
It's a glorious mess of a film, and I absolutely adore it.
Yeah, it's like...
Well, yeah, John Waters' films are always a melting pot. And I thought this film was entertaining, but the whole time I was watching it, I just couldn't help but thinking, where's Divine? And where's David Lochary? And I actually found out that David Lochary, who's been in John Waters' films a lot, he wasn't allowed to shoot on this film because he was like abusing PCP. It's like a hallucinogenic drug.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, and he died in 1977 from that. Yeah, I just love Divine's her larger than life attitude, and there's always that decline of Divine that she goes through in most of her films, and I thought this film started off, the initial premise was, I was hooked into it, but then it just got lost in all the gross out. It was enjoyable, but the initial premise really just fell away. It just became big gross out for me.
Pink Flamingos and Female Trouble, as crazy as that, what you call a plot, it still had a plot. Whereas Desperate Living kind of like, let's take us to this town and then just do sketches sort of thing.
It felt
didn't
episodic.
Really feel like there was connecting plot line.
Yeah.
Making it up as they were going along is the vibe.
There were some funny moments, like with the when the girl gets stabbed. She gets stabbed in the hand with like the prongs or whatever, and then she goes, she's like, "Oh, that really hurts."
Mole, sometimes I need a man.
I'm a man, Muffy. A man trapped in a woman's body.
Yeah, Mole, well, you don't have the same big deal. Ah! Ah!
Take it back.
Oh, take it out, it hurts.
I was just like, oh, man, if somebody did that to me, like, I'd be saying a little bit more than that, She's just like, it's gone right through her hand, and she's like, "Ow, that really hurts." just so campy, So it was entertaining with those kind of.
Yeah, I don't think she was hired for her acting.
Yeah.
It was definitely hired for something. She had couple of other possessions that were quite popular on the film instead.
Yeah. You don't watch John Waters films for the acting. You watch it for the camp insanity.
Yeah, and even at the end with the sexual reassignment clinic, he was ahead of his time.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was played for laughs, but it's just that's what it is nowadays. It's
There's But
That's
there's also
what it is back
there's
then.
stuff.
Sexual reassignment is not a new thing. When I was a kid,
Yeah.
I never understood the song Lola. The song is about a trans woman. Lola. You know, like it's something that's been going on for a long time. It's just I think it got more popular in media because we kind of closed a chapter on gay marriage around about 2019 or 18 when right before COVID. We had, a vote that landed gay marriage as 100% legal in this country. And they've done it in other countries as well. And it's sort of like, let's move on from that chapter, And in turn, it was the first thing that the right-wing Republicans could turn to was like the next thing that could outrage people. And I feel like that's why we hear all the time trans, because they need something to keep them angry at something else besides, the people that are taking their bottom line from them,
Yeah, and also just ahead of the time, whatever they're all saying like, "Oh, that didn't age well." One of the things I found funny about watching this is kind of like, okay, he did a whole bunch of things that were deliberately designed to be offensive and confrontational and upset the normies, and I think people reacting now, particularly progressive people looking at it now, might get upset at different things for different reasons to what people got upset at when it was made. So, but yeah, don't watch the movie if you want to pick out things that are offensive.
So much for science, Muffy!
Oh yeah, no, you wouldn't want to touch John Walters films at all if you're one of those people that are easily offended. If you're able to recognize offensiveness and know where limitations are, and yet still be able to switch it off and go, "Yep, bring it on," then John Walters movies are made for you.
Yeah, one of the things that I really enjoy about his films is that everybody on screen is so highly strung all the time.
Yeah. The whole film is yelling. Yeah.
Yeah, their motivations are just like that. They'll just snap like at any point. And that's what makes it entertaining to watch. It's just a huge melting pot the whole time. Yeah.
Shut up, Peggy.
No, I won't shut up. You shut up. I'll tell you, my blue blood is about ready to boil.
Hey, you listen to me, wacko! See this fist? I'm about ready to use that hatchet face of yours as a punching bag.
Yeah. Lots of random nudity in the movie and sort of sex scenes. But that guy you called out, Mark, who did the nude dance for Queen Carlotta, he just kept dancing, gyrating. And I was watching it with Mrs. Angry. She was like, that guy really just enjoys showing off, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You're a wicked little boy, getting me all heated up, aren't you? I'm gonna have to give you a spanking.
I've been a bad little boy, haven't I, Your Highness?
You certainly have, Grogan. Now get up here with that behind. Come on, over my knee, you little bastard. This'll teach you to arouse royalty.
Harder!
He's so into dancing in the nude. He
I honor you, Queen Carlotta.
Yeah, she's telling him that he stinks and he's got like some sort of odor, and he's still like.
Yeah, you stink.
he never stops.
He just keeps going. He's like, I don't have an odor.
Yeah, I also don't think there was any child safety monitoring happening on that film either. There were a couple of extremely questionable
Can I just
things.
say something? When we were watching the film, I was streaming it with a whole bunch of friends again, like we did last week with Female Trouble. And as I was streaming it, it comes up with a random selected screenshot, you know, and displays it as this is the movie that's playing.
Yeah.
And the picture it shows was the bit when the boy and girl are playing doctor and nurse.
That's like you're going to prison. You're going to prison, Charlie.
And I'm like, damn it, I'm back on that fucking list again.
Oh.
Oh no! What a thumb
To
down.
be
Oh my
clear,
God.
it doesn't like show off the genitals and there's nothing sexual with the kids.
No.
But it's a nudge wink joke for the adults because they're literally playing doctor. They've got a stethoscope and they're doing it. So, but there was still sort of, oh, you're doing this, are you? Okay, sure.
You're pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and you could tell the way it was cut when the mother is screaming terrible things. They've shot that when the kids aren't there. They are not going to have the kids there while she's screaming all that stuff that she's screaming.
Yeah.
Oh, God! The children are having sex!
I mean, one thing John Waters isn't really that much of a technical guy, but I did notice the cinematography was a lot better in this film than, obviously Pink Flamingo's.
Agreed.
This is the last film where he holds the camera. Every other film he does after this one, he has a cameraman. Whereas he's always been a guy that likes to hold the camera as well. He was a very hands-on director. Because of the budget, that was the thing with the budget as well, when you got a low budget, Yeah, a lot of fun. Did you watch any other movies this weekend?
I watched a bunch.
Mark?
I didn't really. I chucked on From Here to Eternity.
I never knew it could be like this. Nobody ever kissed me the way you do.
Today while I was in the kitchen.
Oh, Burt Lancaster.
Yeah, just
My
on the
boy.
CRT. I've seen it before, but it's good to chuck on in the background,
Yep. And me and Angry, we hit up the movies pretty hard, and I want to bring up off the top of my head Disclosure Day.
If you found out we weren't alone, if someone showed you, proved it to you, would that frighten you?
Good morning, Kansas City. Let's take a look at today. Today is today's.
Excuse me. You get mint?
Because you said you quite liked it?
I did. Do you have a contrary view, Charlie? Or
Do I ever?
did you not like it? Okay.
I was sitting there just like, oh my god, this film is made for like, it screams out 1992 in film. The storyline wise, like it's great modern day action in the sense of how it's directed, how it's filmed, how it's acted, but the dialogue, some of the things, and what the fuck were they, like there were so many scenes I was like, can we just cut this down, like please, okay, destroy your phone, okay? She chucks her phone out, you drive over the phone, off you go, next scene. They do this thing where they reverse and go back and then forward and then back and then forward, and then she gets out of the car and then she puts the phone under the wheel and then drives forward, and that's meant to be funny. And I'm sitting there just going,
Okay.
Dude, you just set up this scene where it's like, oh, it's like the thrilling bows are playing on the violins, and we're sitting there just watching this car go back and forward and back and forward and just...
Okay, I'm going to hard disagree with your take on that. It isn't meant to be funny. it's the start of the friction between her and her boyfriend, because he's unable to cope with what she's doing. It's meant to be frustrating. That scene's meant to be frustrating because it's the start of her boyfriend getting alienated from her. Well, it's not the start. It started in the room where she found out he told the hospital people stuff that she didn't necessarily want to be talking. But I don't think it's meant to be funny at all.
From the very first scene when he was asking what's going on between them, and she didn't. Yeah. She had time to eat 2 pieces of toast, ate half a piece of toast, and then suddenly she's late for work. You know, like, I'm sorry, no, the film was badly written. It had some great direction. It was awesome. Some scenes in it were fantastic. But by the end, when that stupid ending came, me and my friends were all sitting there laughing our asses off at how fucking dumb that film was.
Okay, different point of view. Literally 100% completely disagree with every single thing Charlie said.
Good. I just...
look, we're not talking about Backwards Day anymore. I'm going to take this off.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's weirdly uncomfortable.
Thing on my
but
neck
again,
going up
this is the beauty of art and entertainment. Everyone's experience is personal and subjective.
I end up giving Disclosure Day 2 out of 5. I didn't hate it. I found there was some scenes in it, like there was some good premises. The overall plot was quite fun. You know, the whole there's 2 people and right. But the dialogue just dragged it down 3 stars. So they got away with the 2. There were people in the group giving it a half star and stuff like that. I'm not that vicious, you know. I felt like overall it had a good storyline, but they're 100% correct with some of the dialogue. It was just bleh.
No,
moving on. What other movies are there that we watched?
I watched the Baby Yoda movie as well.
Hey, never touch the buttons.
Oh yeah, did you like that?
It was fun. It was pretty inconsequential, but you know, it was fun. It was a way to pass 2 hours. It's not going down in the annals of history as a great film.
I did Backrooms.
I found something.
Okay. Did you find?
Found a place. It's massive in there. It just goes on and on and on. All these rooms. This place built, though. Actually, more like it remembers them. And the more times it remembers something, the less it does.
And that was an absolute trip. You walk away from that movie going, wait. You know, like, it fucks with your brain so well. Yeah, overall, pretty fucking brilliant film. Amazing they did that for under $10 million.
I also finally finished the South Korean film No Other Choice.
아빠 취직할 때까지 나 테니스 포기, 내 차, 그리고 우리 집.
어?
어?
몇이나 될까, 경쟁자가?
우리 남편에 비하면 영 인간 벼락 같은 거 안 만나.
심호흡하세요.
나는 내 식구들 입에 밥을 넣어주기 위해 무슨 짓이든 한다.
Yeah, the lead was the guy who was the bad guy in the Squid Games series, and is a guy who loses his job and his whole world's going to hell, and he thinks if a job suitable for me opens up, I'll have a bunch of competitors, and he gets the brilliant idea, unless I kill everyone who could compete with me for the job. I probably would have liked it if it was more straight ahead. He went around killing people, but there was this whole moral quandary the guy was in and whatnot. And I think it's maybe for Korean sensibilities. I didn't hate it, but I watched the first half like literally a couple of months ago, and I was just like, this is just not what I was expecting, and I'm not that interested. And I thought I should finally clean it off my list. Well acted, well shot. It's the recurring message we're getting from South Korean media that South Korea is a horrible hellhole of a place to live and work. It doesn't bode well for the future of the people of South Korea that's what all the entertainment there seems to be. But yeah.
Oh, some of their movies are just so fucking out there, eh?
Yeah.
So should we pick next week's movie, or
yep? Let's pick next week's movie of the week.
No, everyone, okay. All right. Well, let's just pick from what's left in the pile.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. She's got to have it.
Okay. Spike Lee.
Yep. The Seventh Seal.
Ingmar Bergman. Very different to Spike Lee.
Yep. Why has Bodhidharma left for the East?
Yeah.
Trial by Jury.
Which is the most straightforward of all of these possible ones, I think.
Yeah, it's a simple, yeah.
Just a simple courtroom drama.
Okay, To Sir with Love. Yep.
Alright, so that's the list. What tickles being fancied, or what fancies being tickled, fellas?
I'll let you guys
hanging
decide.
To see.
You want the Seventh Seal? Okay, this is one I'm embarrassed I've never seen. It's
I want to challenge
the famous
this week, yeah.
playing chess against death scene, and so I'm good with Seventh Seal. Yeah, because I feel like I can't claim to be a film nerd.
My battleship.
Yes.
You've seen it, Charlie? Have you?
No, never seen Seventh Seal. No.
Oh right. It's a great film.
No. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I heard.
So, I think the pacing. Maybe we need to hit up a couple of energy drinks before watching it, because I feel like the pacing is very deliberate. Not at all like modern Western films.
But sometimes you can have slow-paced films. What was that Russian one we watched where they went into this wasteland?
Stalker.
And everything was
Stalker.
trippy?
Yeah.
Stalker. Yeah. That was a fuck movie, but I'm sitting there just going, "Oh my god, what's going to happen? Oh my god,"
But that's how he made films, like Solaris as well. It's just, and it draws you. It's this really measured, slow pace, but it just draws you along.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's a good roundup this week, anyway.
Gonna do the movie of the week.
Oh yeah, okay. God, I feel like I should be wearing like fishnets and stilettos or something.
Put your finger here, breathe in.
I thought you were reaching for the piano then. I thought you were going to reach around and be on the piano, just start playing the song.
Yeah, no, I've got some suitable John Waters debauchery just here. If I should have got a sausage out of the fridge or something.
So you got to do the dance.
That would be meaningful.
Movie of the week.
So maybe it's Charlie. Charlie's turn.
Good moves. All right.